The deadliest accident in aviation history happened on March 27, 1977. Two Boeing 747 airliners collided on the runway at Tenerife Airport on the Spanish island of Tenerife. The disaster claimed a total of 583 fatalities. The aircraft involved was KLM Flight 4805 and Pan Am Flight 1736. These airliners were, along with many other aircraft, diverted to Tenerife after a bomb exploded at the Gran Canaria Airport. The threat of a second bomb forced authorities to close the airport while a search was conducted, which resulted in many airplanes being diverted to the smaller Tenerife Airport. Air traffic controllers were forced to park many of the airplanes, thereby blocking the taxiway for any aircraft to move about. Further complicating the situation was a dense fog that developed at Tenerife, greatly reducing visibility. When Gran Canaria Airport reopened, the parked aircraft blocking the taxiway at Tenerife required both of the 747s to taxi on the only runway in order to get in position for takeoff. Due to the fog, neither aircraft could see the other, nor could the controller in the tower see the runway or the two 747s. As the airport did not have ground radar, the only means for the controller to identify the location of each airplane was via voice reports over the radio. As a result of several misunderstandings in the ensuing communication, the KLM flight attempted to take off while the Pan Am flight was still on the runway. The resulting collision destroyed both aircraft, killing all 248 aboard the KLM flight and 335 of 396 aboard the Pan Am flight. 61 people aboard the Pan Am flight, including the pilots and flight engineer, survived the disaster. The investigation would reveal that the primary cause of the accident was the captain of the KLM flight taking off without clearance from air traffic control. The investigation would, however, specify that the captain did not intentionally take off without clearance, rather he fully believed he had clearance to take off due to misunderstandings between his flight crew and air traffic control. Ultimately, KLM would admit their crew was responsible for the accident and the airline compensated the victims.